Na, jó estét, jó estét. Hát, hogy a cím hivalkodóan mutatja, visszatérünk a Martha is Deadre-be. Hát, 2 fejezetet nyomtunk annó, aztán egy kicsit leült a történet. Sajnos sok játékkal vagyok így, mert ez egy rossz szokásom, hogy tényleg belepróbálgatok a játékokba. Aztán így félbe maradnak a dolgok, hogyha jön valami más, ami jobban érdekel, vagy leköt. Na mindegy. Emlékeim szerint ott maradtunk abba, hogy ez a Martának, mármint az ikertestvérének, mert ugye hogy azok voltak, mint kiderül, volt valami, hát nem tudom, hogy szeretője, pasja, vagy mit tudom, de az erdőben lényeg az, hogy kimentünk, a német katonák ugye aládobtak egy gránátot. Amitől emberünk eléggé berobbant. És akkor most utána folytatjuk. Folyamatos halucinációk, bla bla bla. Amúgy nyomták ugye ezt a nagy piaci marketinget, hogy szörnyű a játék, egyszerűen szarra kell cenzurázni. Inkább azt mondanám, hogy olyan spanyolos hangulata van, olyan megbotránkoztató képek vannak, durva jelenetek, meg mit tudom én, de inkább olyan hatásmadásznak, olyan mesterkértnek mondanám őket. Jó, persze gyenge gyomrúak, persze mondjuk ezzel se játszanak. De igaz ez mindenre szerintem horror témába. Itt azért vannak érdekes dolgok. Puritán megjelenítés, arclenyúzás, meg bla bla bla, ilyesmik. De egynek elmegy eddig. Viszont tényleg leült egy kicsikét, hogy most visszatérünk. Tehát ez jelenti azt a visszatérést is, hogy megint kicsit elő kell venni, hogy mi, hogy, meg bla bla bla. Korábban már ráhangolódtunk a fotózásra, most kb. Szarra sem emlékszek. De majd megpróbáljuk mindjárt visszahozni a dolgokat. Na, lássuk akkor.
Two sisters were destined to die. Julia, the first sister, and Martha, the second. On Julia's day of departing, identical twins stood before me, impossible to tell apart. They questioned my presence, since they were still so young. Julia must come with me, I demanded, but they both claimed to be Martha. I explained that Martha's fate was soon to be the same, and their games were useless. I didn't have time for it. The war was keeping me busy. But they didn't concede, and instead kept insisting. Can we follow you together? No, impossible. Are you sure Martha will die too? Nothing is certain in wartime. What if the wrong person went with you? Then you would have cheated death. One would die unjustly, and the other would simply be delaying her fate. They discussed amongst themselves, then hugged before one of them came forward. She stared in a determined, almost threatening manner. I guessed it was Martha sacrificing herself, giving more time to her sister. But I stayed silent, not to reveal their failed deception. No one lies to the face of their own death. So I asked how their choice was reached. We drew lots by throwing a medallion, she said quietly. They had trusted in fate. Oh, how naive they were. They knew fate plays by its own rules, which is true, but it is also my ally. Fate never would have allowed the wrong girl to follow me. In that case, my work was done. She must have been Julia. However, little to my knowledge at the time, that blasted medallion had the same name engraved on both sides. Martha's. So, my first assumption was correct. They were too damned smart. and had fooled both fate and me. One thing is for sure. I'll put things back where they belong. I will correct my ignorance and give fate back its blindfold.
Ja.
Damn, this hurts so bad.
Most miért
I can hardly
megelőttek minket is a
breathe.
katonákra, viszont most nem emlékszek. Már ott voltunk a srác fölött, akit lerobbantottak, de... My things, az én dolgaim objektívan. A burial, az mi? Ez sírhantok, vagy valami ilyesmi? Már a fejjel lefele. Nem. Térkép. Mik az objektívák? A fehér hölgy. De ez a kártyagyűjtögetés. A boldog szoba. Children. I have to look at my children. Miért van zárva a gyerekszoba? Találj meg a kulcsot. A furcsa notes. A newspaper, megint bele kell olvasni. Hozzuk a menüt, továbbra is. Mit is csinál? Márta. Hát vegyünk fel. Mondjuk megmondom őszintén.
The ceremony is today, so I need a suitable dress.
Temetésről van az a szó.
The ceremony is today, so I need a suitable dress.
Ezt feketét kell felvenni.
I would like to spend a moment with my sister, just me and her alone, before people arrive for the funeral and then take her away.
Nagyon far away. Legyek a testvéremmel még az utolsó pillanatokban. Ma, mondom ezután ezt a temetést.
No, my bag is not here. My diary. Lapo's letter.
Nappó levél.
How is she? How is my daughter? Please, doctor. Please give me good news.
It's a miracle she's alive, Eric, but she will be all right.
I'm already dressed.
The bullet passed right by her heart and exited her chest. Unbelievably, it missed her lungs, spine, and heart. She could have been paralyzed or died. But thankfully, she's fine. I examined her thoroughly. She didn't even lose that much blood. She was lucky. And you were lucky, so to speak.
She was lucky that my wife went for a walk in the woods.
Otherwise, she would have bled to death.
A lényeg az, hogy szerencséje volt, de nem értették, hogy mit keresett pénz az erdőben.
All of this. It's too much. So much death and suffering. Nothing more.
Don't worry, Eric. She's young, so she'll recover quickly. I'll be here all day anyway.
Thank you, doctor, for everything. Do you mind coming with me to pick my wife up from the cemetery? The funeral will start soon in the chapel.
Of course not. Lead the way.
You know, with all of these preparations for the funeral,
Most beszélik a temetésnek a részleteit.
Irina wants everything to be perfect. It's her way of coping, so she doesn't have to think about everything going on. She is a woman who has suffered so much.
Nem bírok kimenni.
Too much.
De. Márta?
There's my bag. Thank God.
Nem tudásnál.
Let's hope Lapo's letter is in there.
Hagytanak az utcánk, ezért nem bírtam semmit elővenni. Hol a térkép? Fényképező? Jó, mi kell akkor?
July 19th. I retrieved the cameras at the lake, but I had convinced myself that I was the one who had hurt Martha. So much so that when I had the rolls with me on the way home,
Azt mondta, korábban is megesztem, hogy meg kis bizalomgerjesztő rajzocskák. Jó. Micsoda? Már nem is emlékeztem, hogy tarottot tudunk vetni. A hold. Ez nekünk még jó. Az uralkodó.
I have to see beyond appearances. There are those who betray me and speak ill of me, but someone will know how to give me the right advice.
Ez volt az egyik feladat, hogy vestek tarotkártyával. Ez a White Lady, vagy mi rá. Tarotkártya, ki is van pipálva. Jó. Jó, mik kellenek? Martins. Ha jó, öltözzek fel, találjam meg a táskámat, és találjam meg Lapó levelét. Find the forever. Say goodbye to your sister. Búcsúzzak el a testvéremtől. Találjam meg a kulcsot. Strange note. Meg újságba bele kell olvasni. Jó, akkor most már egy levelet kéne megtalálni. Ezek kicsodák itt.
How wonderful the snow is. Unfortunately, it doesn't snow often around here.
Mi vagyunk most Mártával. Na, ez a Lapónak a levele.
Are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead?
Csávója, akinek lelőtték.
Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934. He knew he was in serious danger, but what about the letter? I had it in my hand when the soldiers ran off. Mummy found me, and if she's read it, well, she hates Lapo, and now she must know who I am. No, she probably would have left me there to die. She'd rather have no daughter than the wrong one. Before I passed out, I must have put it back in my bag. There is no other explanation. Dear Julia, are you surprised that I've addressed this to you and don't think you're dead? Everyone calls you Martha now, right? I know you too well. I can never understand why no one else can ever tell you apart. Not even your own mother and father. Martha is gone, and I cannot reconcile myself to that fact. I have to stay hidden, and sadly I can't run to you. Even if I would love nothing more than to hold you.
Mi ez? Number. Használjam a számokat. Send last post message. Lapó üzenete, number. Neri az. Semmilyen butaság. Emlékezz a számra. Használd a számokat, 694 phone numbers. Ez egy telefonszámnak a kombinációja.
You tight and cry together. No words. I just want to be close to you. Can we meet in the barn tonight? I will try my best to be there around midnight. Don't be alarmed, but if things get ugly, please remember this number, 6934.
Ja, nézzük csak a telefont. Elhúzni tovább, hogy tudok. Akkor tarthatjuk is. Ezek lennének a levelek?
General Edict K. New rules on curfew and women's behavior.
1185. Ja, vannak itt telefonszámok, de nem bírom használni mégis.
When it's not too sunny outside, the 200 ISO film works well.
Nem értem, hogy miért nem tudok felhúzni. Kulcs nincs. Környezek anyujékhoz. Ő tudok menni egyáltalán. Mondjuk ezek vagy alszanak, vagy nincsenek itt. Két lehetőség van masszívan. Puszta. Puska. Használom telefonszámot, ez egy telefonszám, egy kombináció, ja, akkor nem tudjuk konkrétan, hogy most mi van. Búcsúzzak el a tesómtól, hát akkor jókor lemegyünk Mártához, aki már, nem is tudom, most már második vagy harmadik napja azt adódik. Kis pipát össze. Az én dolgaim most feladatot. Zárva. Újságokba bele kell nézni. Megint vannak újdonságok.
Attempted murder in La Romola. After the murder of Julia Kay, today her twin sister is the victim of another attempted murder. The condition of the young girl, found by the German troops, is no cause for concern. The political motive behind this is becoming all the more clear. But that's not what happened. It's all wrong. Mummy was the one who found me. The German soldiers shot me. Best to stay quiet. No one ever believes the truth. I should pick up the phone but remain silent. If I let the caller speak first, I'll find out who it is.
Hello?
Mum? Can you hear me? Is there somebody there? Mr. Eric?
It's the nanny. I can confide in her. Nanny? Hello, it's me.
What? Hello? Oh, my lord. I must be dreaming or something.
No, Nanny, you're not dreaming. It's really me, it's Julia.
Oh, my God. Julia, my little sparrow. How wonderful. Sorry, but I thought you were dead. I saw you lying there dead. This brings me so much joy that... Actually, you must explain to me, my little sparrow. What is happening?
I told Nanny everything that had happened. She was sad for Martha, of course, but very happy at the same time. I was the one she had a special bond with. I explained to her that I wanted to try and meet the White Lady, even if I knew it was a silly idea. But she didn't think I was a fool. Quite the opposite. She explained to me what I should do in an attempt to meet her. It was complicated. I noted everything down carefully in my diary. Who knows, maybe she did it only to keep me occupied, while deciding what to do with me and who to warn. I won't ever know, though, because that very same day, a bomb struck the villa and she died. They all died. We should have been in that house ourselves, but instead, poor Nanny. Bye, Nanny. I love you.
Goodbye, my darling. I thought I'd lost you. Be careful, my little sparrow.
Kis időszakolók a váltóidő. Valami rejtő van a Füleng szobájába. Nézni. De telefon 69-87. Nem jó. Nem jó. Ciao, ciao. Várom. 6. 80. 7-es.
I should try again.
Hogy van? 69-87. 60. 9. 80. 7.
Hello, Maria speaking. How may I help?
Hello, Maria. It's Anna L., a close friend of Irene K.
Oh, yes. Irene spoke about you. How can I help?
Irene is making a dress for me, so I wanted to know whether she bought that beautiful and vibrant red and black fabric. I assume so.
I am sorry, madam, but I cannot give you that kind of information. Irene is a loyal customer, you see.
Vajon telefonszám?
You've called this number. Damn, Lapo must be dead then. Rest in peace, fair comrade.
Yes, Lapo is dead. I am due...
No, don't talk. We don't need to know who you are. By calling this number, it means Lapo wanted you to complete his work. A telephone cable near the house of German General Erich K. has to be cut. One goes to the house, but there's another cable we suspect is connected to a secret base. That is the one that has to be cut. If you see any German vehicles around, let us know immediately. We won't use this number anymore. It's dangerous. Use a telegraph. That will be safer.
Nem biztonságos a telefonvonal, nem megfigyelik.
This is important. Frequency X. Before the message, telegraph town on fire to identify yourself. Long live the homeland. Long live the liberation.
Should I sabotage the cable and become a spy? I don't know.
Valami
My father
kábelt kell
is
szabotálni
German.
ezeknek a
It would be like
partizánoknak.
betraying him even though he himself hates this.
Ez egy telefonszám volt, akkor lényeg az. 6593.
But what happened to Lapo and those guys? If I can save someone's life, maybe I should try. Or maybe I can talk to Daddy about it. He may be able to advise me on what to do. Don't even know the first thing about all this. What were you thinking, Lapo? To cut the cable, I will need sharp scissors. Tailor scissors should be fine.
Na, segítünk a partizánoknak, megnézzük, hogy ez segít majd
Martha was
minket.
taken to the chapel for her funeral.
Martát már
I want to
átvitték
say
a
goodbye to
kis
her alone
templomba.
before everyone arrives.
Mondtam, mi volt a másik telefonszám? 6593.
Not now.
Zsákutca. 6938.
I have nothing to say to Don Attilio at the moment. Before speaking with him, I have to get a few things straight.
Nem tudnánk neki most mit mondani. Ja.
Now I know what must be done to meet the lady.
Na. Akkor a telefon, akkor nem tudtam még beszélni. Akkor a telefon nem tudtam onnan. Communication kábel. Keresse meg a telefon fülkét, és akkor vágja el valami. Ezt a térképen mutatja is. Ja. Na szóval. Feladat van itt is amúgy. Ja, mert anyahelyik szobájába is be kéne nézni.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
Pont, hogy a másik oldalban van valami. Kerékpárunk. A főnökünk a mutaték szobájába. Hogy volt? Főjövünk, és akkor oldalt van motorkáik szobája. Az a mi szobánk. Várjál már, akkor hol van az ő szobájuk? Ez az konyha. Megint csak ez a pince. szólt valahol a buterék szobája is. Ez a buterék szobája. És akkor itt van valami titok elvileg? Mi a fasz volt ez? Jóba vagy valahol a könyvben? Semmi interakció. Semmi interaktálási lehetőség. Szerető. Kibeszélni nincs fotóra, filmre. Azok megvannak. My Happy Room, kulcs. Na jó, de menjünk a nyilvános feladatok irányába.
She leaves them everywhere. I think she's having too many and too often.
Ezt a szobát kéne kinyitni, azt kéne valami kulcsot megtalálni. Na, hol van? Hol a hangát? Követni kell a telefonvezetéket. Minden igaz. Valahol folyton. Itt is tőke. Aha, valami van ott. Most nagyon fasza, és most mi van?
A German tank! I have to report its location via the telegraph hidden near the cowshed. Daddy probably asked for a garrison after all that has happened. I should report its location via telegraph. This wire heads towards the house and then keeps going, so it must be the right one.
Mivel fogjuk levágni?
Now all that remains is to go to the telegraph near the barns.
Kéne beütnek, minden igaz. Azt mutatja. Nem tudok beütni. Már nyitva van. Nagyon mély. A varjú kikezdte a vörösbegyet.
Poor little one. He's dead. Poor little guy. His place is by Martha's side. Nanny always calls me Little Sparrow. This is the part of me that died with Martha. It'll be safe next to her. Here, Martha. This is my heart. Carry it with you. I'm starting to understand how painful your condition must have been. Not being able to properly communicate with anyone is becoming increasingly difficult. I envied you, but I did not see your suffering. I did not understand your courage. I miss you so much, Martha. I'm not worthy to dress in your clothes. There's only a few signatures from my funeral. If people had known that it was actually Martha, there would have been far more. I'm sorry that I took this from you too. Commune of San Casciano, Province of Florence. Death certificate. From the Register of Death Certificates of this commune, number 174, Part 3, Series 12 of the year 1944. It is certified that on the day of the 16th of July of the year 1944, Julia Kay has died, resident of Via Perchabaya, born in La Romola. On the 26th of February 1923, the daughter of General Erich Kay and Irene Kay, Don Attilio D. will give the funeral, and the esteemed Mr. Alberto M., who will look after the burial in the cemetery of La Romola. Telephone number 6537. The official state civil service. General Galeazzo T. That raven is making a big fuss. Maybe it's the same raven that killed that poor sparrow. I hate bullying, yet it seemed as if the raven wanted to bring the little bird back to life. Dress? It's made from the same fabric I found a shred of next to the Blake. In fact, it is torn. It must be my mother's. My goodness. I started to suspect that Mummy could have been involved in Martha's murder. Lost in these thoughts, hours passed, and I completely forgot about the funeral. When I realized it was evening, they were already carrying the coffin towards the cemetery. She never loved me, I knew that well, but I would never have believed that. Had it been her? I struggled to believe it, but it made so much sense. At the lake, she must have thought Martha was me because she was convinced that I was dead. When the funeral ended, I felt an irresistible urge to play. I loved music. I started playing without thinking about the possible consequences. I didn't care anymore. I needed to feel alive, to exist again.
What's going on here? Julia? Is that you? No, it's not possible. Martha's never played. She's deaf, yet no. This is madness. My God. So, Martha? I understand now. You can get all of the attention, right? You were jealous, weren't you? Because she was a wonderful girl and you're just a useless little slut. How did you manage to convince her? I get it now. But she talked to me. No, it doesn't make sense. I will have you locked up in an asylum. You hear? That's enough. You will pay for what you've done, you cursed lunatic. They will torture you to reveal the monsters in your head.
Her words were as sharp as blades. I tried to tell her that it wasn't me. I showed her the photos I developed that proved my innocence. But she grew all the more angry, calling me crazy, and then she began to hit me with everything she had at hand. I closed my eyes as more darkness began to take over in me. Memories came flooding back, not memories of actual past events, but more so of feelings I had when I was little. They were scary. They were the fears of a little girl. Despite what had happened, I went walking in the woods early the next morning to meet the lady. The evening before, my father had tried desperately to console me.
Talk to me, Julia. You know I love you. I just want to understand what happened. I am happy you are alive. Even if we have lost Martha, your mother was just in shock. She didn't want to hurt you.
I will succeed in the end. I'm going to enjoy what I deserve. But uncertainty and resistance to change are making my life very difficult. I don't know what I'm hoping to find, but what else can I do? I will hopefully see if one of these graves is hiding something. I hope that the infrared film will show me. Without all the necessary elements, there's no point traveling to the island. Without all the necessary elements, there's no point traveling to the island. Oh no, the fence has been destroyed. Nazi fascists at the stake. What? Who could have done this? What did these poor creatures have to do with anything? The telegraph must be hidden in one of these feed bins. have to start every message with the code word. I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that. I have to start every message with the code word. I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that. I have to start every message with the code word. I have to start every message with the code word. I have to start every message with the code word. I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished. I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished. I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished. The yellow filter. If it were to snow, it would be perfect. The green filter. Useful for landscapes. There's the grave I've been searching for, and the spirit of a prisoner. Just like the White Lady, he's trapped in this world, but they can no longer meet one another. Evil is separating them. If I wear this, it should allow me to make contact with her. With this object, she'll have to hear me, I have no doubt. I'm missing the element that connects my world to that of the White Lady. Oh, the lake. Of course. Why didn't I think of it sooner? The dress that I threw in the bushes that cursed day. It's been sitting beside the lake for a few days now, in a world that is both mine and hers. What is this place? This never used to be here. Another entrance, maybe? Without all the necessary elements, there's no point travelling to the island. Without all the necessary elements. There's no point travelling to the island. have to start every message with the code word. I saw the tank on the road, and the road is near the house. I guess I have to communicate something like that. I'll add over at the end to make it clear that I have finished. Damn it. I got the length of the sound wrong. I'll try this word again from the beginning. Damn it again! I need to be more careful about the length of the sound. They are asking me to find a map of the defensive line. There is one in my father's study. The lover's necklace. A pump for my bike. I came here to fish when I was little. I went with that ever so kind man who worked for my father. Who knows where he is now? Maybe he joined the war too. Without all the necessary elements, there's no point travelling to the island. Without all the necessary elements, there's no point travelling to the island. Without all the necessary elements, there's no point travelling to the island. Here it is. I hope it works. Now that I have everything I need to communicate with the lady, I can finally go to the island. This little boat is Nanny's husband's pride and joy. He used to take me fishing in it many years ago. I don't understand why Mother never wanted me and Martha to use it. A roll of film. It's the one that I was taking out of the camera just before I discovered Martha's body. It should contain shots from before that moment. With a bit of luck, one of the shots has captured the moment of Martha's murder. I will then finally have an answer. Was it really Mummy? I will develop it as soon as I can, but now it's time to speak with the White Lady. I will wear her lover's cross to draw her to me. A lock of my hair to enter into her world. I will use the tarot cards to communicate with her. The first 10 will be used like I did with Nanny. Once 2 cards have been chosen, it should begin.
You camouflage yourself in the woods to approach me. You blend in with the water to make yourself known. You wish to communicate with me through the energy of symbols. You use my pain to summon me. You are very bold. You call upon me for knowledge that I do not possess. For answers I